What's going on, YouTube? I am back with another video. Yeah, so obviously for my car. So we're gonna talk about something. So I went to the movies yesterday. Well, actually, no, I went to the movies Saturday, and I went to go see that movie Get Out. So I guess this is kind of like a review-ish type movie. I'm not really good at reviewing stuff. As you can tell by my Final Fantasy 15 review, it's not that good. But I just want to talk about it because I just thought it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. So the premise of the movie is that you follow this mixed race couple, and the premise is that she's supposed to be taking her boyfriend, who is black, to go see her white family for I can't emphasize enough how much race is a part of this movie. But the white woman, the girlfriend, takes the black man, her boyfriend, to see her parents, who are white, and they are crazy. They're crazy in a sense of, I don't think they understand or realize what, I don't know, like what they're, I know what they're trying to accomplish, but that's like giving the story away, and I don't want to do that. But I feel like from just a psychological and mental standpoint, they're crazy as fuck. They really are. So without delving too much into the actual main story, I have to say that the TSA agent is probably one of the best parts of the movie. One of the best parts of the movie. Everyone needs a friend like the TSA agent. But getting back to the story, it was good. It was well paced. And it starts out, so it's funny. So it starts out with, because I was reading an article on it, the way that the way that the movie opens up, it sets up a lot of what's going to happen to the character in the movie, right? But you don't even know who these people are. So just pay attention to that as well. But when the credits are going through, like when the opening credits are going through, you're going to hear this song. And the director, Jordan Peele, actually wanted to have this song in there as a part of a like a black connection type thing, like a spiritual black connective kind of song, you know? So so he has this song, and it's in Swahili, but it basically means listen to your ancestors, turn back, or go, or turn around, something like that. Just find it. It's on Google. Like, just Google it. But you're gonna hear that song at the beginning as a prelude or a precursor to what is gonna happen, and then you have that song at the end as well. Just, I guess, as far as like a full circle kind of revolution or resolution type thing. So the story was good. As far as the story goes, it was really good. There are a lot of horror movie kind of tropes in it, so it's not really anything that's too outside of the norm, you know, when it comes to like horror storytelling. Let's see what else. Okay, so if you've seen my videos, you know I am black. You know I live around a bunch of white people. So I went to go see this movie, and the people in the movie, I was one of, including the black character on the screen, I was one of like 5 black people in the whole movie, and the movie was full. So I went to go see this movie, and so this is gonna sound racist, and if it does, I'm sorry. I don't intend it, but if it does, it does. So as a black person, you go in there and you see this movie, right? And then when you leave the movie, and it's like your whole fucking world's in Technicolor, you know? Like, you see, like the whole night I was like, I see these white people, I'm just walking, I say, oh, you know, I'm walking, I'm literally on my way out from the movie theater, and I'm just walking, I was like, yeah, that was really awesome. Oh, white person. No, but seriously, seriously, no, like the movie was really, it was really good, but it makes you, there's so much symbolism in it, and I can't talk about all of it without spoiling it, and I don't want to like do it in case for the people who don't like spoilers. I personally don't give a fuck if you were to watch the movie or not. I mean, or if you were to see the movie and you want spoilers. I'm one of those people that I don't care about spoilers. Some people are just like, don't talk about it if I haven't seen it. So I'm just trying not to spoil anything, but there's so much symbolism when it comes to some white people who fetishize, I guess, or view black people as a type of commodity. And it's not necessarily, that's not necessarily, I guess the fetishization part is bad, but seeing the black people, you know, like, I guess the kind of, how do you say, I guess the view that some white people have about black people, as far as like some wishing they could be, you know, but it takes that kind of premise of the white people who are envious about the physicality or the physical features of black people, and they just take it and run with it and go to like the complete extreme of what that, it has nothing to do, and almost to the end of at the end kind of has nothing to do with it. It has a lot to do with it, but there's a lot of symbolism. That's just one of the symbolisms in it, is that there's this overarching theme, and you know, it's kind of like that in life too, but there's this overarching theme that there are some white people who will view black people as a commodity, you know, and basically they see it as like some ranging from, oh, I wish I could be like them, and you know, a lot of my friends, it doesn't matter if they're white, Hispanic, or even black, like a lot of people will say black people have better genetics as far as like physical genetics, like I'm trying to work out, you know, and get bigger, and they're like, oh, you're black, that's gonna be easy for you. If I try to do it, I wouldn't be able to do it because, you know, I'm white and it takes a long time for me, which technically is kind of true. You know, it's easier for black people to gain muscle. I have no idea why, but it just is. And well, I don't know, it may not be, but from what the articles that I've read, I don't know, but just leave it in the comment box below if it is. But yeah, it's just like this, it just takes that concept of not inferiority on the white people's part, but more like the white people seeing the black people and viewing them as physically capable of doing things, you know what I mean? Which kind of harkens back to slavery, and I mean, I say slavery, but there is a scene in there that really is like, holy shit, they put that in there. Like, as far as like, it's a slavery reference, but they put that in there and it's like, holy fuck, you know? And I can only imagine as a white person what it's like to see that. I don't know. I mean, I think it would have to be like a woke white person to be like, oh, I understand all the, you know, the black experience, which is, you can't really do that, but you know, you're like, you can only imagine, like, I can only imagine how it is for like white people watching that movie and being like, holy shit. And it's not like, they allude to the things that happen, like as far as racial tensions go, they allude to what happens, but they don't actually necessarily, they don't like necessarily, I don't know, they don't really say it like bluntly, like in your face, but they will allude to stuff, you know? So that's the big thing. The movie's really good. It's really good. I recommend everyone should go see it. As a black person, I left there feeling like, holy shit, these white people are gonna kill me. but no, I'm just playing. But really, like, it's a really good movie. It's a great movie. Go watch it. It's good. I think everyone will like it. I don't get why see where the racism part, you know, like some people are saying, mainly white people are saying that it's that it pushes like a racial kind of agenda, you know, to like hate white people or something like that. Like, I don't know what it is, but I definitely don't hate white people after seeing this movie. If I hated white people, it would definitely be way before I saw this movie. I will say, however, so if you watch the beginning of the movie, this guy, I'm not going to say what happens, but what happens to the guy at the beginning of the movie, me growing up in a really like high upper class part of where I'm from, it was mainly just white people in big houses, you know what I mean? So for me being black and seeing that part and being raised, it was really, for me, like, that's exactly what I was afraid of when I would walk, you know. I was like, I'd rather walk in the hood, you know what I mean, I'd rather walk in the hood than walk in a white neighborhood, because I was always nervous about maybe someone, like a white person, calling the cops on me and then going to jail. I mean, it's happened, you know, especially like in that kind of area. Like, that's a gated community. It's a gated suburb, and it's a big suburb with just nothing but just like 2-3 story houses, like 4-story houses actually, you know, like almost mansion type stuff. And I just remember growing up there, I always felt so uncomfortable, like, as a black person, like one of the few black people on the block. No, not even a few, like the only black family on the block. I felt so fucking uncomfortable walking through there. So when I saw that part, like that beginning part of the movie, it's just like, oh my god, you know, like, because that's part of the reason why I don't like walking over there. Like, whenever I go see my dad, he still lives over there. That's part of the reason why I hate walking over there, because I feel like a cop's just gonna come up out of nowhere and fucking arrest me, you know, just for walking, you know. And that's a fear that a lot of black people do have, especially in like ritzier neighborhoods. That's a fear that some black people have. Me personally, yes, I do. I mean, I'm not gonna walk in fear. I'm not gonna let that stop me from walking over there, but it does cross my mind from time to time to think that, I mean, you know, what if just some white person just didn't like me on their block, and, you know, a police officer comes up and arrests me, you know what I mean? Like, that's something that's, you know, that's happened before, especially in that area. So but I'm just sidetracked. I'm just getting off the topic, but I don't even know what I'm going to call the title of this video. I think I'm just going to, like, I don't know. I think it's just going to be something like the experiencing Get Out or something, you know, like, but yeah, I recommend go see it. It's for the budget, like, for the film, it's a good film. Go watch it. It's good. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of it. Be forewarned, please don't leave any kind of racial derogatory shit on my channel. I say, well, on my channel, on this video. Do not use the N-word. Do not do any of that shit. I don't like it. I don't mind if you use it, but don't use it as a condescending thing. Like, use it, if you're gonna use it for fun. Don't use it to talk down on me or someone else. That will get deleted, so just letting you know. But yeah, leave your comments down below. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. You should watch it. It's really good. Everyone should watch it. And when you do, leave it down below. Let me know what you think. Talk to you guys later. Bye.